Hey, how's it going, traders? In tonight's video, I'm going to show you exactly what I look for when it comes to finding A-plus opportunities or building my weekly watch list when it comes to trading. I'm actually going to be doing this right on the St. Lawrence River tonight, which is actually drop dead gorgeous. Crazy view. I'm actually going to be showcasing every trade opportunity that I see in our Discord. Again, every Sunday night at 8 p.m. EST or 8:30 p.m. EST, I go live in my Discord and I look through all the stocks, the entire market, to try to find the top 3 to 4 best setups. So if you guys can't make it and you're watching this video, I'm going to show you how to build your own weekly watch list and how I do that each and every single week to find A-plus setups and make hundreds of thousands of dollars doing just this for an hour a day. Crazy. Let's get it. And before I show you the video, guys, I want to shout out our mastermind program. This is where myself, Pete, a millionaire trader, and Noah, all three of us, we teach you guys exactly how to day trade one-on-one and in group setting every single morning. How we do this is you work one-on-one with me first. I build you a custom trading game plan. So in this scenario, I see exactly what you're messing up on, or if you are a beginner, we build a custom roadmap around you and your trading abilities because we understand everyone starts in a different scenario. You might be a brand new trader. This might be the first video you've ever watched as a trader. This might be the 100th or the 1000th video you watched as a trader, and you want to have a little bit more perspective on my strategies. This is where you can work with me one-on-one and we'll build a custom trading game plan, and then you're going to work with Pete and Noah on strategy implementation, and we are going to review every single trade you take to ensure you are going to make it to be a profitable trader. So if you want to learn one-on-one from us and then you want to trade alongside us each and every single morning, click that first link down below. That's our mastermind program. Book a call. It's completely free just to talk to either me or Noah and see if the mastermind program is worth it for you guys. Alrighty, so the two websites you're going to want to have for this is Dilution Tracker. What this is going to do is it's going to find stocks that are extremely dilutive. Now you can have the free version. It does do enough to get you by. I do have the paid version. I think it's worth it in my opinion. I do have a referral code. And the other one is TradingView. I don't even have the paid version of this, even though my buddy Pete always picks on me for it. So what I'm going to be doing, it's a pretty simple process. First thing is I look at the popular tickers on Dilution Tracker. This simply means what stocks or institutions or retail traders looking at to more than likely short. And I'm going to go into the specifics as to what I look for, but mainly I like to go through this. I like to find stocks that are up the most and have the most dilution potential. So the first one is CING. You can see it's up a lot. I traded this stock a few times. It's up an obnoxious amount, and it has negative 1.4 months of cash left. And here we go, bingo. Oh, those withdrawn right here. January 2024 offering. They are going to sell over $10 million worth of stock very soon to raise capital for their company because they are in shambles. You can see that they have negative cash left. Let's go on to GOVX. GOVX was another one I shorted. This one has got high risk as well. Reason being, it's got 1 month of cash left. It's into humongous warrants, tons of warrants. I have an ATM that's not that big. Really warrants, so I would watch it at those prices. Again, if you don't know how to read dilution potential, just click the first link in my description of the video on how to read dilutive potential. Now, what I'm going to go do here is I'm going to go to TradingView, and I'm going to go to any stock. Look at how beautiful this place is. I just can't stop looking at it. I love it here. I love it here. Absolutely love it. Now, if TradingView will ever load for me. Also, just so you guys know, I'm not a phony. Last week's numbers were I made about $6,500. My profit factor was about 11. Again, that needs to be above a 1 to be profitable, which means I'm really profitable. I had about an 82% win rate with a 2.4 or about 2.5 to 1 restored ratio. That did drop a little bit. You can see that I am on a decent green streak since getting back on TradeZella. And we're going to go over a lot of the trades I took at the end, but mainly short positions. Okay, so we're going to go to any stock, say CING, and what we want to do here is we want to utilize the scanner tab. And what I do is We're going to start at 1 year intervals. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at a year and work down all the way down to the daily. And now I'm going to go to stock screener and I'm going to look at performance, and then I'm going to click 6 months. You can start at a year, but really 6 months is the easiest. So I'm now looking at 6 months, the stocks that were up the most. And basically what I'm looking for here is I'm looking for volume. If there's no volume in the stock, I can't trade it. This is a good one. EBS, I'm going to add that to my watch list and see what that looks like. Root, I've also watched for the last few weeks, not much volume. And how I track volume is if you see a lot of these doji candles, odds are it's not something worth trading. DOGZ hasn't popped in a while, kind of just consolidating, not volume. PSNL definitely has the volume. I shorted this the other day. Really, bro. And so what I'm doing is basically I'm going through next month, and then I go to, okay, what was the most, and have volume, EBS, so check EBS, what's its dilution tracker look like. Okay, so this is an example of one that I would be careful about shorting. Is it up a lot and overextended? Yes. But they do not have much dilution potential, and they're really low risk because off of where the company's at. They do have a fat ATM, but they have about 3 years of cash left. I don't know if they're going to exercise that or not. Now, at this point, I look at why they were running, what is the news, and if it's a bogus news catalyst, I like it even more. Okay, daily looks kind of interesting on this one. Currently trying to continue higher after a huge retracement. That's an interesting one. I'm not going to use that for today's video. PSNL is another one. PSNL, basically I'm looking for a really strong setup on the daily to short. Quack, quack. Is a medium. They have a lot of cash left, but they have a lot of warrants. Let's look at their news and what their daily looks like. Okay, this is what I like. This is what I would like to add the short watch list. You can see it had a strong move to the upside. We can see consolidations. It broke out of consolidations and retested. Now continuing higher. However, what I'd like to start seeing is days to start putting in less and less volume. And when I see this happen, I'm going to start putting in a short position. There looks like they had a few of them. The recent one was Bandit Collaboration. Up almost 600%, which is my requirement. The stock did pull on back a fair amount on Friday. You can see this inverted hammer candle. So I'm going to add this one to a short watch list. Odds are I'm probably going to short this pretty heavily if it breaks below 5. Yeah. Google Doc. However you want to keep track of your watch list. The reason why I do Google Doc is because I write out my trade plan to a T. I don't like to leave stone unturned, so I write down why I'm looking at it, where my entries and exits would be. So when I look at it at Wednesday morning and think, trading this stock, or why was I looking at this stock and go, oh, okay, this is why this is my trade plan. So write it down, little piece of advice. All right, moving on. 3 months. Anything interesting here? Homeboy's watching Little Bear. That's why the internet's a little slow. Totems over there. Grill is right over there. Watching Little Bear. Going fishing, Holmes. Month we have Lumen, PSNL also on there. You're gonna see a lot of repeats. Lumen, it's a little bit too large cap for me. Trade it tonight, but I also like to look at the VWAP Boulevard. If you guys don't know what that is, I am making a video on it. I'll also link that. The second link will be how to read VWAP Boulevard. So if I see this come back up to 885, more than likely I'll start short. It is climbing off of less volume. I do like that. I'm gonna add Lumen for a short as well. And go to 4 hour. Sorry, I skipped. I'm gonna go to 1 month. CING and GOVX are already on there. NUTX, what's that? $22 broke out of a range. I'll dive into the company logistics a little bit more. NUTX breaking out all-time highs. Okay. This is all I do. I like to narrow it down, continue to narrow it down, and then I narrow it all the way down to the 1 day, and I get a list of stocks that I think are extremely overextended, that have extreme dilutive potential, or I just don't believe in the company based off of their catalyst and things like that. So the laundry list goes, first check the popularity stocks on Tracker. Then I go to the Trading View Scanner and I narrow it. I start at 6 months and then I go all the way to the 1 day to figure out what's popping. The reason I do 1 day is because after hours on Friday something could have popped and I might not know about it. And then I take about 10 stocks that are really overextended, and then I rank them based off of how dilutive are they, how bad is their catalyst. A lot of these companies have bogus catalysts that aren't going to make the stock run anyway. So if they have a sound catalyst, say for example, if the stock has a sound catalyst, they're cash flow positive, I'm going to watch out for how big of a short position I'm going to take on them. because that could actually change the fundamentals of the company. Case in point, look at ASTS, which is got to be up one of the most on the year. I can't believe it's not even on my list. Like, bro, it's got to be one of the most highest year-to-date ones. Yeah, this is giving out ASTS. I don't know why. This thing is up well over 1,000%, like 3,000%. You get absolutely obliterated trying to short something like this if you jump the gun on it. So that puts all the fundamentals out of the way. And the technical part is the fun part is how would I trade it based off the setup? Is it decreasing in volume? Is there an Elliott wave perspective I can have on it? What reason for shorting it? So I write that all in. So I get the fundamentals first, then I break down the technicals, and then of the list of 5 to 10, usually it's about 5 to 10, I find my top 3 that I think are A++. Once I get that list, I share them with the team. We trade them together, make thousands of dollars. It's kind of simple. And again, this has given me about an 82% win rate. Not too bad.